Saturday morning YouTube. Watch out, squirrel. So if you're watching this video right now and things are looking a little bit different and you're wondering, am I watching right now? Obviously you are. Because who starts a video like this? What's going on, guys? Right here. And I got no front camera to look into. So as you can see, I don't have my windscreen and I have a different position on my camera right now, or on my helmet, different mounting. And I'm gonna get into all this in just a second. Let's get back to the house and get the windscreen mounted back on. While we're on the way back to the house to get the windscreen mounted back on the bike, let me explain why I took it off. So if you have me on Instagram, you know that my next bike is gonna be an MT-09. Yamaha's their hyper naked bike, one of them. They got the MT-07, MT-09, and MT-10, and it's a naked bike, no fairings, no windscreen, and you know, everybody's telling me like, you know, oh, the wind is going to be so much worse now, you know, without a windscreen. You know, anything over 70, you're just gonna get, you know, wind. And I decided that I'd like to try it out for myself. Now granted, this is not a naked bike to begin with, but just by taking the windscreen off, you know, I do feel a lot more, I don't know if you can see that. See, that's, my shadow could be my camera, my front-facing camera. But I feel a lot more wind, you know, in the chest area, on the chesticles. Really, you're gonna pull out like that on a Saturday morning? Come on now. They were looking at me like, what the f? So boys and girls, we are gonna have a fun-filled day today. And just soak in these last moments hearing this M4 exhaust. Because by the end of the day, this exhaust is going to be gone. It's going to my buddy Matt. I'm taking his stock exhaust because this exhaust is too obnoxiously loud for me anymore. But let's get the windscreen on. So guys, as you can see, no windscreen on the bike. And if it weren't for this section right here, I don't think it would look that bad. I mean, I know there is an MT-03, which looks pretty cool, but I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool without the windscreen in general, if it just weren't for that. And I don't know if I told you guys, so when I go to sell this bike, or do whatever with it, a subscriber and follower on YouTube sent me his old windscreen, stock windscreen. So I'm going to put that on and I'm going to keep this as a souvenir. Alright, we got the windscreen back on, and that looks a little bit more familiar right there. Oh yeah. So I had the windscreen off of this to feel kind of what it would feel like to have some sort of naked bike. You know, a bike without a windscreen or anything like that to take the edge off. And it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't that bad. And even then, you can buy windscreens for the MT-09s and all them. You know, it's probably not going to be the same level of wind protection, but it's worth a shot. And then if you're wondering about my camera mount, I have it mounted over here because I don't know if I showed you guys on video or anything, but on the AGV helmets, it's got a, you know, really sharp point at the front here. And mounting a GoPro to the front, it's really tough. I even doubled and tripled up on the adhesive it takes to mount it to the front. And on warm days, the weight of the GoPro would start to have it sag down. And it just got to a point where, you know, I was talking to my buddy Chris, and he knows a guy who might be sending me out a mount that he makes himself. But I'd love to do like a review on it, an install video to see how it mounts, but it looks like it would mount awesome because it's got 2 mounts right here, here, and here, and it just sits real nice right there. And I can already tell I don't like this because like it just feels like there's extra weight on my head. Like my neck is already getting a little stiff, a little sore. So we're gonna take this exhaust off, bring it to Matt, we're gonna shoot some guns, have lunch, and then after all that, we're meeting Chris and Allie up at Black Hawk Farms Racetrack to do some spectating on a track day. And who knows, I already have the bug to go to a track day, but this might just push me over the edge. Alright guys, so I'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, so we are in the car heading to Matt's house, and we're loaded up. We got some guns, we got the muffler in the back here. We're ready to go for a good time. I got my camera equipment, and I got a new message. So we are gonna be having a good time. Hopefully we'll have time to go to Black Hawk, the racetrack, to watch track day. Got my camera stuff for that, so hopefully I'll get some good pictures, and just come along, have some fun. So this has got the race tune on it from Jesse from YamahaR3Racing.com. He's got the, Matt's got the race tuned ECU now with the M4 exhaust. M4 is a familiar sound, but this race tune feels real good. Oh man, that is so smooth. That is nice. Nice and smooth. All right, let's rip it on the street. is so cool. Me and Matt are thinking about possibly turning our R3s into race bikes now.
Don't drag me into this.
Oh yeah. We won't tell your wife though.
No.
This is so cool.
What she don't know won't hurt me.
Alright guys, well, while we're sitting here waiting to be released at the track, can't go out there while there's motorcycles out there, I figured I would give you an explanation as to why I got rid of the M4 exhaust. If you're on Instagram, you already seen it. I said bye-bye M4, that was it, and then I posted up a video of the new bike it's on, my buddy Matt. So, explanation to why I'm getting rid of the M4, or why I got rid of it, is it's just gotten too loud for me to enjoy on longer trips. And with me upgrading bikes, you know, my hopes are that my wife is going to start to, you know, get more interested into riding, and I'll have something for her to ride, or something for my nephew to ride, or, you know, anything like that. And for a new person to be riding a bike, I think the M4 is a little intimidating, you know, on the R3. The R3 is a great starter bike, all around, great starter bike. But with a very loud, obnoxious exhaust, you know, I just feel like, you know, it might be a little overwhelming at first, you know, to be revving it up, you know, and, you know, it's pretty loud and, you know, a little scary if you're new to it. So, yeah, that's the reason why I'm getting rid of it, and it's just, I'm old, it's getting loud.
I don't think she's in our group. I was thinking, oh, great, showing me. No, there's a bike. It's not F-Bomb's bike.
Well, maybe we'll post something, like when I post pictures up or whatever.
Post something like, hey, who is this?
Yep.
Oh, they're done.
Alrighty. Alright, see you later, man. So, the M4 has been a fun exhaust to rip around town in, but for longer trips, it's just gotten pretty obnoxious. And, you know, even with earplugs in for longer trips, it's just, you take your helmet off and you still, like, just hear the droning. So, I had my fun with it. I had fun with it. It's going to a great home. And if we do decide to start tracking our bikes, Matt already has a step up on me with the M4. He's got the race tune from Yamaha R3 Racing. He's got the M4 now, and he's got some nice tires. So he's already got a step up. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little fun day. And until the next video, get out here and ride. Oh yeah, but ride safe, everybody. And I'm finishing this vlog off the bike. But until the next video, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.